Howdy everybody, Captain Bart 1 here. Myself, 70, the Professor, and Bushbone 29 are hooking up for a overnight here. This is Saturday morning. It's probably 10 or so, 10:30 maybe. And we're getting camp kind of squared away here. What you're looking at is my setup, start of my setup. What we have here, move in, is a Eno double nest, my Siltarp 2 8x10 tarp. I'm maybe borrowing Ryan's underquilt. We've got it set up just to get it out of the way. And the Professor and Ryan are going to set up with shelter halves, U.S. Army shelter halves. And they'll go here and here, basically forming a U shape. The wind's going to be coming mostly out of the north. It'll be at the back of my shelter, and what this will do will be to keep the wind cut way down. And I've left about a foot-high gap underneath, or 18 inches, to where you can see that. We'll walk around, and that'll allow fire draft for the fire. There, you meant what I knew. So we're going to keep setting up here, and we're going to shoot some video today, and we're going to have ourselves a good time. Highs today 44-ish. Lows tonight about 24. It's supposed to be clear, so it's going to be a chilly evening. Really kind of looking forward to this. A little chicken soup for the soul, so to speak. So we'll be back with you here very shortly, guys. Okay.
And that's my shelter.
All right, everybody. We are pretty well set up shelter-wise. The Professor's shelter half, Ryan's shelter half, Bart's hammock and tarp. And we have an octopus of guy lines. That's Ryan's right there. The Professor's right there. That's Ryan filming. That's the Professor filming. And we have got a fair amount of guy lines, tarps, barbed wire, stakes. So here's the back of my shelter. Most of my shelter is being used to kind of keep the wind off of us tonight. We've got a between north and northeast wind blowing. Here's my hammock. There's the underquilt. The Professor's shelter on this side. Ryan's brand new shelter half there. And we're going to have a small fire, probably a long fire right there. And well, I believe that's it for now. We're going to call her quits, have us some lunch, and go from there. So hopefully the next the next video will be us with fire and kind of squared away. We need to get a little more material for the ground sleepers, and other than that, I think we're pretty decent shape. So we'll get back with you guys here real short. Okie doke, everybody. We're back for another installment of the Saturday overnighter. There's Ryan. We got a fire now. We have a fire. It's a little smoky. There, we've got some more lumber on it. But we've got the wind going from this way, kind of that way, so it'll blow down into the gully and kind of out of our camp. So that'll be pleasant. The last time we were together, I got smoked completely, kind of like a ham. But anyway. There's the Professor. He's going to make us a little campfire bannock treat before supper, and then we're going to kind of go about cooking our dinner. We had summer sausage and cheese and bread again for lunch, like you saw in Ryan and I's last video together on that day hike. And then this evening, my dinner meal is going to be butter and garlic rice, and I have a can of chicken back here. I'll heat those up together, or heat them up, put them in together, and that'll be my supper. This is going to be boiled in the bag as is. It's one of those microwave jobbers. I'll put it in my cook cup, heat it up in there, and then add the chicken. I'll probably crack the can open, put the chicken by the fire, and warm it up that way. So we're going to continue on this way, and we'll be back with a little more footage here in a little bit.